SUVs and SUVs. Indians have fallen in love with this concept, and that's why all the car manufacturers want their piece of market share in this competitive segment. One vehicle that has ruled this segment since its launch is the vehicle none other than the Kia Seltos. So, does the car really live up to the standards what it has already set? Well, let's find it out today. Starting off with the looks, there is no denying the fact that vehicle looks very aggressive from the front with its tiger nose grills, sharp LED projector headlamps, daytime running lights, and even the vertically placed fog lamps at the bottom of the vehicle. There are a lot of design elements that help the vehicle get the badass look, which makes you fall in love with the car instantaneously. Speaking about the side profile of the vehicle now, we have a long chrome strip that runs right from the ORVM and goes all the way back to the C-pillar. To enhance the looks even further, the top end variant like the one which you see here gets a dual tone sporty alloy wheels that look absolutely stunning. Every minor detailing in terms of designing has been taken care of, and one such example is the red paint for the brake caliper. Moving on to the rear of the vehicle, we are greeted with a large chrome strip that connects the two tail lamps and has the reversing light embedded into the chrome strip. At the bottom, we can find the scuff plate that gives the vehicle a muscular look. Overall, the design is neither overdone nor too simple. Now that you saw the exterior of the vehicle, it's time to check out how the interior of the vehicle feels like. Once you enter the cabin, you are greeted with a huge 10.25 floating touchscreen infotainment system that gets merged with the instrument cluster, which makes it look even bigger than it actually is. The touchscreen gets almost all the features including Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and many more. All the materials used inside the cabin are of top quality and there is nothing that you can complain about. Even the AC vents, switches, and the buttons have the premium feel to it. With this top-end GT X Plus variant, you get loads of features including electrically adjustable front seats which are ventilated, heads-up display which is first in segment feature, 6 airbags, Bose music system that has excellent sound quality, a 360-degree camera that helps you to park in tight spaces, and the list goes on. Most importantly, we also get a large sunroof that can be operated electrically with the touch of a button. Now that we saw the front seat of the car, we shall jump into the rear seat and see how it feels like. As you can see here, we have loads of knee room. And headroom is quite sufficient for even a person like me who is 6 foot tall, and even the under thigh support is also pretty decent. However, the only downside is sitting 3 abreast at the rear is quite difficult. To increase your comfort level, you can even adjust your backrest angle by 26 degrees or 32 degrees based on your requirement. This makes the highway drives even more comfortable. There is even a sunblind for rear occupants, which is a boon during the summer season. You also get a small place where you can keep your phone, and there is a USB charging port so that you don't have to struggle to charge your phone if you are sitting at the rear of the vehicle. Along with this, at the top of the AC vent, we have a small screen that shows the air quality inside the cabin. Before we go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Speaking about the boot space now, the vehicle gets a 433-liter boot, and the design is in such a way that even the large suitcases can be loaded easily, and even the floor is flat, which makes it very easy to slide the luggage inside. Now that we saw the interiors and exteriors of the car, it's time for us to drive the vehicle and see how it actually drives. Kia Seltos is mainly available with three engine options. The first one is the 1.5 liter petrol engine, the second one is the 1.4 liter turbo petrol engine, and lastly the third one is the 1.5 liter diesel engine. These three engine options are available with the 6-speed manual gearbox as a standard option. However, if you want an automatic, there are three different automatics available for three different engines. Today we are testing the 1.4 liter turbo petrol engine with its 6-speed manual gearbox option. This 1.4 turbo petrol engine develops 242 Newton meters of torque and 138 bhp of power. ARAI has certified that the vehicle would deliver a mileage of 16.1 kmpl. Considering the purpose of the vehicle and the audience to which it caters to, it's very hard to compare both of them. This is because both mileage and performance is inversely proportional, and therefore, if the mileage happens to be one of the main concerns, it's always better to opt for the regular 1.5 liter petrol or the 1.5 liter diesel engine, which would deliver a slightly better fuel efficiency compared to this engine. Just as you start off with the vehicle, you can feel the power instantaneously and there is no lag or whatsoever. Once we shift to the higher RPMs, we can easily notice the turbo kicking in and the power delivery being more. Now, speaking about the various transmission options available on offer to us, the 1.5 liter petrol is available with the IVT gearbox, which is most commonly known as CVT. Next, we have the 1.4 liter turbo petrol engine that is coupled with a DCT transmission to give it a bit more sportier feel, and finally we have the 1.5 liter diesel engine which is mated to a conventional torque converter which is usually termed as AT. Speaking about the suspension, the company has set it on a stiffer side which makes it very good for city driving and even on rough roads. So, speaking about the downsides now, actually, it's very hard to find any flaw in a vehicle that is so close to perfection. One thing that we pointed out during the testing was that UO console service did not work as it was supposed to. We tried it multiple times and we couldn't get any response from the system. Another thing is that in order to reduce the cost, the company has provided the keyless entry button only on the driver's side and has missed it out on the co-driver. This review wouldn't have been possible if the owner hadn't agreed to do this. They have been owning this car since February of 2020, and let's see what they have to tell about the car.
Hi guys, this is Nitish. I had good experience with this car. I went for a few long drive too.
When it comes to drivability, I've not faced any sort of issues till now, and the vehicle is very good and it has good driving dynamics as well. One feature that comes very much handy is 360-degree camera, which helps me to park the car even in a very tight space. However, if there is one thing that I need to complain on is, it's the mileage that I get when driving in city. The vehicle is delivered a mileage of around 6 to 7 kmpl in city compared to the promised 16.1 kmpl.
Anyone who is willing to buy a car within this range, I suggest you to buy Kia Seltos.
So, what's the final verdict? Well, the vehicle drives superbly, the styling is excellent, and the materials used is of top quality. It's very hard to find a vehicle which is so much perfect, and this shows us that even if the brand is new to the market, it is very much important to know what is the customer requirement and deliver the same to the customer. If that happens, we can see more competition in the vehicle segment and the car manufacturing companies producing lot of cars which are more efficient. Until this happens, there are only few companies that can survive in this market, and Kia is one of them. Hope you found this video helpful. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.